Welcome back. Dan Keith and Shireen Campbell are here from It Starts With Me. We've looked at some at-home technology and devices to help people monitor, track, and even improve their health. Now we're going to switch gears and look at some useful household items that are related to your health and peace of mind, but don't require a lot of technology know-how. Thanks for staying with us. So now you're going to show us some things that are a little more low-tech, and I'd love to know how these caught your interest and what you can, talk about that a little bit.
Well, as I mentioned, we go to some shows several times a year, and as we walk through, we've kind of got several things in mind, and most of it is patient care,
yes.
either people that are in a facility or not. And then also we always have in mind that there are some people who have smartphones, and there's some that don't. So we kind of try to look at all of that, and then weed through the things that maybe seem a little tangential or who would use that to be things that people actually need.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So where shall we start?
I think we'll actually
let's start
with
there.
these. This is, I guess, a combination of a non-tech to a tech. You probably have heard of like the 23andMe
yes.
And various DNA tests, and we don't promote any of them or not, but this one really caught our eye because this actually gives you not your family history, but more information about you and different things that they have found. And all you do is you actually send this in, you get mailed these boxes, and this price range is from like $50 to $150. You get a cheek swab. You rub that around in your cheek, you label it, put it back in the mail, and within a few weeks you get all the results back, depending on what you want to look at. They have things from nutrition, fitness, vitamins, and this is not what your level is currently, so that would still be something that you would need to have a blood test for. But they would tell you if maybe that's an issue you need to be aware of.
Okay.
So that's what's great with these. This is called the Right Cup, and I'm going to have you smell this.
Ooh.
This cup, actually there's no flavoring involved, but it tricks your brain because you smell it.
Okay.
And so with someone who's having a hard time drinking enough water during the day, whether it be someone elderly, someone who just hasn't, kind of acquired that taste for just plain water, it's a great way to trick your brain and increase your water intake.
Great.
So.
Well, how much for the Right Cup?
These are about $30 a piece, and there is flavors from peach and orange and berry to cola flavored. So if you've got a cola addiction you're wanting to break.
And I think it's important to mention too, while Shireen's getting her next item, that you don't sell any of these particular items for your company,
yes.
right?
We're not selling them, we're not endorsing them. We simply are just kind of fascinated by a lot of this and use some of them ourselves with some of our clients.
Yes, perfect.
So.
These are actually the new version of Ted Hose. So if you've seen compression stockings that, even you can buy at Walmart, you've got the old brown.
The white with the hole in the toes.
Much snazzier.
Much snazzier, fun, young mothers who are pregnant or while flying, we were saying, even my ankles swell when I'm on the plane. These are just such a fun way to have the compression stockings so that you have better circulation, prevent varicose veins, especially if you're on your feet for a long time. But these are great. These are about $32.95 online. There's a few specialty stores that may carry these, but really probably your easiest bet is to find these online. They're called Vim and Vigor.
Vim and Vigor.
Okay.
VIMVIGR.
Great looking product.
Yeah, these are great. These are what are called blue light glasses. So if you're an individual who stares at a screen a long time, suffers from headaches, maybe insomnia at night, this is a great way to reduce that blue light that's coming from cell phones, TVs, computer screens, and you just pop these on. You can still look at everything, just adjust the color a little bit.
You just put on your skis and go.
There you go.
And that's a great tool for folks. I know that's available in eyeglasses, but for folks who don't wear eyeglasses or don't want to go through that process, this is a great way to get that blue light protection.
$10.
$10. And this is one of the better, on Consumer Reports, this is one of the better versions. And I've actually used these at night because I tended to, they talk about the blue light at night and it causing insomnia. That definitely is true with me. And the glasses really have been helpful.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. This is a children's version. I think the adult is a purple box, but this is a pressure regulating earplug for people who suffer from migraines. So, you know, it may not always be the root of the cause for a migraine, but if you can help prevent migraines, this is another cheap one. I think it's about $10 for a set of plugs that you can. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, people that that the changes in the weather, actually they notice that's what's causing their migraines. That's specifically what this is for people who know that's the cause of their migraines, and it's supposed to mitigate some of that.
Yeah, so if you see somebody in the office with earplugs, eyeglasses on, you know
Good. And
we're trying to get rid of the
inexpensive
headaches.
way to do that. If that works for them, that's outstanding.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, fantastic. This one, I'll let you demonstrate.
Actually, I want to show this before we're out of
Oh
time.
yeah,
Yes.
no, please.
This is something that isn't available yet, but this is a new way to get your blood drawn. And this is probably a couple of years out. But this is something that we just find very interesting. It's a device that you can actually send to an individual at home, and you put it on your shoulder, and it'll attach. And then over a couple of minutes, it'll actually draw the blood out and put it in here, and then you actually mail this back to the lab and they run the blood test.
Oh my goodness.
So for people that are afraid of,
Yes.
of getting venipunctures and so on, this is a fantastic
Or
technology.
need it very frequently. That's
need
the
it
other
frequently.
thing.
Does this
yeah.
have to be prescribed by a physician, or how does that work?
It's not even out yet, so
Not out
I
yet,
imagine
okay.
that's possible.
Okay, we have about 30 seconds. You've got one
Okay.
more thing you can
Yep,
show us.
I'll go ahead and
Yes.
demonstrate this.
Wonderful.
This one, again, you would want to talk to your doctor before you were to order it, but you can get it, again, online, Amazon, $20 to $30. And this is a cervical traction device where it actually just pumps up, relieves the neck pain. So yeah, again, glasses, a little cushion around your thing, and
Good to go.
neck and earplugs.
Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have for today. We hope you'll come back next week. Until then, stay fit, stay well, and stay healthy for life with Healthy Living for Life. Have a great week.
Healthy Living for Life is brought to you by Mountain Pacific Quality Health. We'd love to hear from you. If you have suggestions for future programs, visit our website at mpqhf.org or call us at 406-443-4020. You can also catch us on YouTube by visiting our website and clicking on the YouTube icon. Special thanks to Fire Tower Coffee House and Roasters. Production facilities provided by Video Express Productions.